All right, guys, I've got a friggin' doozy for you. So, this whole thing with Bev Gray of the Shasta County Elections Committee stating to contact a phone number on the KQMS radio ad that was pulled, and then Shasta County had to release a statement saying not to do that. I wanted to get direct clarification from Bev Gray that she did, in fact, say that to call that number. So I was trying to find out if I could find where she may have posted that, where Ian Smart of Stake in NorCal got his post from that he obviously copy pasted. And so I just thought to myself, you know what? I already know what Bev Gray's phone number is because we found it. And I'm just going to lie my fucking ass off to her via text and get her to admit it because I assumed that she's someone who's not intelligent enough to know that she's being played. And it turns out I was right. So, just to make sure everyone knows that this is in fact Bev Gray of the Shasta County Elections Commission, here is a screenshot proving that this is her phone number. Now, this is going to be a lot of reading, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen record our entire text conversation so that you can see firsthand everything that was said. And like I said, yeah, I lied my fucking ass off. I gave a fake name. But you know what? I did it from behind a number that I've been using for years that a lot of these people know. So I wasn't really being that deceptive because I used a number that they already have. She just didn't have it. And I bet that she didn't, and I won that bet. So please take the time to watch this and understand the words being said because it is an appointed official person in Shasta County of the Shasta County Elections Commission admitting that she did in fact use John Knight's wife's number as the contact for people who are having ballot irregularities. And I want to remind you that this is Bev Gray, someone who believes in election fraud, thinks the 2020 election was stolen, wants to do a hand count system, and this is the shit that she actually says when she thinks that she's talking to someone who's not going to tell the whole world. So, please make it to the end. Because again, it's very important. Hello, is this Bev Gray? I saw a post in Stake in NorCal of Ian Smart quoting you. I just wanted to make sure he was quoting you accurately because the left seems to be making a bunch of stuff up like they love to do. Should I contact the phone number in Ian's post for ballot problems? Bev, what number do you have and would you mind telling me your name? Me. My name is Chris Blake. The number Ian quoted you saying was 530-238-5845. Bev, okay, do you have time to talk now? Me, I can't talk now on the phone because I'm working. I work nights. I'm just trying to confirm if that is the right number to contact, or if he misquoted you. I see the left spinning all this crap. Her, I have a couple of meetings tomorrow, but what time do you get off or is good for you? Me, listen, I really just try to keep my face out of the local political stuff because I've seen how contentious it can get. So I'm not very much interested in meetings or phone calls. Is there any way you could simply confirm if Ian misquoted you or not? Bev, you haven't told me what he said, so I can't say anything. Me, he quoted you saying to call that number I gave you if people found ballot irregularities. And I provided the screenshot from Stake in NorCal. I said, see how the post says, I'm Bev Gray? The way it looks is he copied something you either posted or emailed. Bev, I can tell you I'm on the election committee and I'm on the ad hoc committee to look into the problems of the voter rolls, and I cannot tell where the problems are without gathering info from the ballots that had problems that were generated from the voter rolls. I have been finding serious problems for a few years now, and some people seem to have no problem with deceased people voting and probably 20 other problem categories we have identified. That is a copy of the recording I did that caused the ROV to do a press release. All I want to do is have fair elections. I hope I can trust you because right now there is a lot going around. Thank you for asking. Me, I understand. So Ian was just quoting you? Bev, yeah, that was what I read for the recording. Now I have to find out if I have to take that down. Do you know Ian personally? Me. Thank you, Bev. This is Nathan Blaze. This has been a real treat getting you to admit that you were telling the public to send their ballot problems to John Knight. This was easier than I thought it would be. I will now be sharing this entire conversation publicly, and hopefully it will help with your removal from the Elections Commission. Have a great night. Bev. Yeah, you don't care if the elections are fair or not. Me. Oh, I do. It's you who doesn't, and it's you trying to pull election fraud. Now the people will see that. Should have just been honest. Her. Dead people can't vote, or please tell me how they can. Me. That's not the point. The point is that instead of telling people to take ballot irregularities to the ROV, you told them as a public official to take them to a man who attended the insurrection on J6 to overthrow the 2020 election. Bev. No, I absolutely did not. Me. You already admitted that Ian quoted you. That number you provided that he quoted is the number of John Knight's wife. You can look that up yourself. You have been caught dead to rights and you have no excuse here. Now, if someone else told you to use that number, then maybe you can save yourself by telling me who told you to say that and provide that phone number to the public. Listen, if Patrick Jones, Kevin Cry, or someone else told you to give out that phone number, I will make sure it's known that you weren't aware of whose phone number that was. I have contact with many journalists from national publications and will most assuredly be sharing this with all of them. Just imagine the headline: Shasta County official directs public to insurrectionists to turn in invalid ballots. Or you can save yourself and tell me who told you to use that number. The choice is yours. All right, well, when people read this, they will see how much your silence says. Like I said, have a good night, Bev. I'll be posting this entire convo in the morning. If you have a change of mind before I post, please let me know. Otherwise, have fun dealing with your consequences. So again, yep, I lied. I lied to get the truth. And I got the truth. And the last thing I want to point out here is she went silent right when I started asking who told her to say that. But I think we all know who told her to say that. Vote accordingly. God, these people are stupid.